It looks like the end of the road is finally in sight. This means that people who have been itching to travel the world can finally book that trip of a lifetime to one of the countries with some of the world's richest culture, richest diversity, and most fascinating history. More specifically, India. First-time visitors might be scared off by the summer heat. Soon perfect time to start planning a trip for December then. Before you do though, which state would you suggest going to? To help you out, we have collected a list of 5 best states in India that you can visit. Which ones are they? Let's get started. Number 5. West Bengal. Ecotourism is becoming more and more popular, and it's no secret that West Bengal is home to one of the most beautiful ecoregions in the world. This is a great place to go on outdoor adventures. At the start of the 2020s, activities like bird watching and hiking are growing at rates that have never been seen before. It's also no secret that ecotourism is becoming more popular. This huge preserve is called Sundarbans National Park and is full of mangroves. It is home to Bengal tigers, wild boar, macaques, chital deer, and a large number of birds, reptiles, and insects that are native to India. Its name comes from all the mangrove trees that grow there. West Bengal is a great place to visit for outdoor activities, but anyone who feels most at home in a big city must see the beautiful architecture of Kolkata. Number 4. Uttar Pradesh. People want to visit some of India's most famous tourist sites, and Uttar Pradesh, which has some of the country's best attractions, is a good place to start. After not going out of the country much, if at all, for the past 2 years, potential tourists can't wait to visit some of India's most famous tourist spots. Some of the lesser-known architectural wonders in the state of Uttar Pradesh are Buland Darwaza, Chota Imambara, and Jhansi Fort. The Taj Mahal was built in the 17th century. It dates back to the 16th and is the most well-known landmark in the state. The most well-known building in this state is without a doubt the Taj Mahal. The Indian state of Uttar Pradesh is home to some of the most impressive man-made sites and some of the most beautiful natural landscapes in the world. Number 3. Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh is widely thought to be one of the best places to visit in South Asia if you want to see some of the most beautiful natural scenery in the area. This is because it is such a great place for outdoor travel and exploration. Because it has green jungles, big mountain ranges, and India's second longest coastline, it is one of the best places to go to see South Asia's natural beauty. Rushikonda, Ramakrishna, and Jajagalapalam are 3 beautiful beaches that are close to Visakhapatnam. Visakhapatnam is the most populated city in the state of Andhra Pradesh. These beaches are a great place to start for visitors who want to see more of the state's long coastline. Large wildlife preserves can be found all along the coast of this state. The Coringa Wildlife Sanctuary and the Krishna Wildlife Sanctuary are just 2 examples. There are many more places like this. If you want to explore the state's interior, you will find that it has a lot of the Eastern Ghats, a beautiful mountain range that covers a large part of the state. If you like to do that, click here. Number 2. Maharashtra. The Indian state of Maharashtra is known for its huge natural parks, interesting historical sites, and world-class cities. It really does have everything. It also gives people from all over the world the perfect mix of opportunities to explore cities and the countryside. Nagpur, which is the winter capital of the state, is known for its strong orange industry and its close proximity to some of India's best natural parks. On the other hand, Mumbai, which is the state's summer capital on the coast, is a heaven for people who love Indian movies and street food. Thoskar Waterfall, Lonar Lake, and Tidoba and Hari National Park are 3 examples of the amazing natural beauty that can be found in the more remote parts of the state of Maharashtra. Tidoba and Hari National Park is another beautiful place to see nature. Number 1. Rajasthan. In the past few years, there has been a steady rise in the number of tourists who want to go somewhere off the beaten path. The Thar Desert in Rajasthan is a great place to visit if you want to see a less-known part of India. Those travelers who are brave enough to deal with the scorching heat and dry air will be rewarded with a collection of sights that will take their breath away. The huge and old Jaisalmer Fort and the Junagarh Fort, which is known for its intricate carvings, are 2 of these places. After you've seen enough of the desert, head to Rajasthan's busy capital city, Jaipur, also known as the Pink City. because of its beautiful rose-colored architecture. Or make plans to go to Ranthambore National Park, which is famous for having a lot of Bengal tigers. The state of Rajasthan is where both of these places are. Both of these places are worth the effort and time it takes to get to them. As you can see, India is a great place for tourists to visit. It has a huge variety of landscapes, terrain, tourist attractions, and cultures. From the Himalayas to the backwaters of Kerala, from the white sands of the Rann of Kutch to the beautiful Seven Sister States, India really is unity in diversity. If you've chosen India as your next travel destination, here are some tips that no one will tell you. Do your homework. Traveling in India, like traveling anywhere else, needs careful planning. Make sure you know a lot about the place you are going to. India has so many different kinds of people and places that each region has its own culture and spirit. Of course, you can find everything you need on the internet. But if you want more specific information, you should talk to a local because information about less popular or farther away places may not be easy to find. You should also do a lot of research to find out which areas are safe and which ones are not. Check the weather report often. India has many different kinds of landscapes, and the weather in each area is different. Even though all of the country has the same 3 seasons, temperatures and weather can be very different. For example, the north is always cold, the east coast gets a lot of rain, the center of India is a desert, and so on. So, it's important to know what the weather is going to be like so you don't get stuck in snow, cyclones, hailstorms, heat waves, and so on. Learn a few of the language's most important words. India has 22 official languages and thousands of different dialects. Try to learn at least the basics of the language spoken where you are going. Even though it looks hard, it will save you a lot of trouble. Simple everyday words like namaste are easy to learn and say. Don't fall for fake ticket scams. Nearly every part of the country has fraudsters and con artists. When buying tickets, you should be very careful. Con artists have been posing as cops and ticket takers in a number of recent cases. To avoid getting scammed by fake tickets, find out if you are in the right place to buy the ticket. Make sure that everyone in the area can buy the same card. Don't let yourself get robbed. Tourists often say that they are overcharged in India because they don't know what the real prices are. So it helps to have a general idea of how much everything costs in the place you are visiting. To avoid being robbed, check the internet. Talk to a local you trust or a friend who has been there before. Be prepared to encounter cultural differences. Know and understand that India has many different cultures. Each part of India has its own traditions and culture. The basics of food and clothing are also different. Thanks for watching this video. If you have visited any of these states, let us know in the comment section down below.